Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
We love our viewer photos. Here are a few that were sent in of last evening's sunset. This is gorgeous from Sarasota. Raymond sent this one in. Lovely shot in between the clouds. Clouds were thick at times last night. Here's one with the clouds just a little bit more widespread from the Venice Jetty. Fred Seeger sent this one in, frequent contributor to pics at mysuncoast.com. And this morning we had one come in. Cindy Desmond, another frequent contributor, sent this one in. Sarasota sunrise. Absolutely beautiful. This was off of Clark Road, I believe, near the interstate. Pretty picture there. Appreciate those pictures. We have a little mix of sun and clouds out there right now. Temperature coming in at 81 degrees. It's going to be another warm afternoon. Dew point value at 66. Southeast wind blows at about 8. That southeast wind bringing in the moisture. I think we'll see a little shift in that wind as we progress through the afternoon, perhaps a little bit more to the north, and that will help to maybe draw down a little bit of drier air. We'll see if that works out or not. 83 degrees. Our air temperature by about 3 o'clock this afternoon. 74 by 7. We'll put in that 10% chance of a shower coming at us from inland areas, drifting off toward the coast as they dissipate away. There won't be many of them. They'll be kind of few and far between. We'll look for a 12 midnight temperature of about 69, and then as we head into 7 in the morning, 66 degrees when you wake up, mix of sun and fair weather clouds. So there are showers. There aren't many of them around. A frontal boundary is kind of draped down through the state of Florida in the process of basically decay. It's pretty much a stationary front, though it does have a slight drift to the south, very slight, and it's moving quite slowly. Inland, a few scattered areas of patchy drizzle mostly, a lot of it not even reaching the ground on radar this morning. Otherwise, near the coast, everything's very quiet. So right here is our frontal boundary. We kind of have a low pressure area with a warm front lifting north, and then this cold front under the influence of a high pressure ridge building in, slowly, ever so slowly being pushed southward. Now this is not going to bring us any colder air. What it may do is shift our winds a little bit to the north, and that'll help draw down some slightly drier, ever so slightly cooler air. Mostly because the nighttime lows will fall off as the dew points are shaved just a little bit. This is not going to be a big event. It's going to be very subtle, but it will be noticeable, I think, by some folks as we head into the next several days. Warm and humid today, just an isolated sprinkle, mostly inland, partly sunny skies, we'll call it, to mostly cloudy skies, kind of varying depending on the banks of clouds rolling through at the time. The temperature trends, you'll notice, even with this front kind of washing out just to our north, really doesn't get impacted all that much. We lose a few degrees perhaps by midweek or late midweek, but not much. So the winds generally coming in this afternoon out of the north at about 5, pretty light actually, smooth conditions building to a light chop overnight tonight. And the 7-day forecast looks like this. For today, 83 degrees, 10% chance of those sprinkles or showers, especially in the second half of the afternoon. And then on Valentine's Day, 82 degrees. Evening temperatures will probably be around 70s, in the 70s, 72 about dinner time. And then 80 degrees on Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be a little bit cooler. And then we'll warmer right back up as we get into Sunday and Monday of next week.